Hi, this is George from Digital High Road. Today's video review is a comparison between RYTR, RYTR, AI program, and Conversion.ai. I previously did a review for Conversion.ai and did also added another video how to write a long blog post using Conversion.ai. Well, today's video is going to be comparing these two platforms, Conversion.ai, otherwise known to a lot of people as Jarvis, and RYTR, RYTR, and the comparison between them, including pricing and some things. There's a new thing called the boss mode when it comes to Conversion.ai that I have a few words about that later in the video. So let's move into the comparison between Conversion.ai and RYTR. Okay, so we're going to be doing a comparison between using Conversion.ai to write a blog post and using program RYTR to do the same thing. We're just going to do this for fun to see what the differences and the commonalities are between these two writing AI programs that are available on the market today. So first we're going to go to the Conversion.ai. Now what I've done here is I've outlined the name of a website, the title for a post I want written. I've written out the description for this. This is to help AI decide how to write. I've also put in my keyword that I want to go for. So what we're going to do is there's down here at the bottom, if you watched my video I previously did on how to write a long post with Conversion.ai, you'll see that what I did down here is that you can have choices. So we're going to take three choices. We're going to say generate AI content. Okay, so we're going to generate the AI content for this. This is just an example. What it's going to do is going to create the title and meta descriptions for this post that I want to write. It gave me three choices. It gave me the title, okay, and then it gave me the description. A young person. This is what I would want to fill into like my SEO and my SEO plugin section. This is what's going to show up on Google. So what I want to do next is we're going to go in depth about comparing Conversion.ai or Jarvis and RYTR on a couple of specific examples. Let's move into that next. Okay, now, so what I did is I took two similar parts of RYTR and Conversion.ai. What I did was in Conversion.ai, I found the ADA framework, and then I found the same similar copywriting framework, AIDA, here. And this is AIDA framework here. So what I took then was I went to one of my posts in a website, and the title of the post is this. And then I wrote up a brief description to put in here and in here. And then I ask it to use the same like a witty or humorous. This has choices here that you can pick from. And I picked humorous, and AIDI has I made a list. Okay, the list of tones of voice for Conversion.ai are the following: funny, calm, excited. So from this list, you can put in what you want over here. So what I put in was the witty. That was one of them that was added. There it is, witty right there. I put in witty for tone of voice. And then I did two variants in this one, and then I did one variant here. Now if I did, let's say two variants, and I'll ask it to write more. Then what we can do is we can compare what it's going to provide for us. And I didn't really, at the outset, see anything that different about what it was producing. Now here it just produced two more of them. So I have three on this one and two on this one. So what it did was you can read through your attention. Are you looking for a new telescope? Interest. If you're like most people, the first thing that comes to mind when it comes to telescopes is price. But don't worry, we've got your back. You can find a telescope in any budget range, get the best possible one, and blah, blah. Okay. Desires telescopes or investment in yourself. Okay. So, action, click on this ad right now. find your perfect telescope. If you're interested in astronomy, it's time to invest in your very own telescope. Now, these are all good ideas because what I did was I was looking at what I had here was this writing. I wrote this article like 3 years ago. And I can see already looking at this content and what they provided that their content is giving more purpose, which is where the AIDA framework comes from. It's where you get the attention, and then you look on the interest of the person and the desire, provide a desire, and then an action. So this framework actually, for a writer like me, it brings into scope, into focus, a better writing style. It forces me into writing better, thinking more about what I'm writing, not just writing what I did here, from the article, but actually writing something that might have more purpose, more direction, I guess, if you will, to getting ranked on Google better and properly. So I wanted to show you those two comparisons, and you saw live how long it took to bring these two up here. We're going to move into the next one, look at the pricing between RYTR and Conversion.ai. Okay, next I'm going to have two sections talking about pricing. I'm going to cover RYTR, where I'm actually going to have to set up a free account to show you what the pricing is per month. And then we're going to go to the pricing plan for Jarvis and talking about the boss mode and the pricing altogether for Jarvis. So let's move on into the pricing. Okay, so I'm signing in to RYTR. Okay, so I just set up a free account, and first thing I get is how to start using it. So let's click on that. Now here's this. Now what I want to find out about is, it says to subscribe to RYTR Premium. This is an active free plan. And if I want to subscribe to RYTR Premium, here's what the cost is right now for RYTR Premium. It's $29 per month. If I want to pay it yearly, get 2 months free, it's going to $290 a year. $290, so that's $29. It'd be cheaper than $29 a month if you pay for it in one lump sum. So that's the pricing for RYTR. Let's move on to the pricing currently for Conversion.ai. Okay, now we're going to talk about the pricing. I wanted to bring into play the difference between the pro level and the boss level. And it has to do with this look back feature here. If I click on that, it tells you all about it. But what happens is that this look back goes back 2,000 to 3,000 characters. This look back on this only goes back a small bit of line of characters. So what I want to do is I'm just going to show you as an example. I'm going to go into Content Improver. I put in this here, have my tone of voice set. Just going to do one example. Now it's going to create. Now in the long form on the pricing for the pro and the boss, what you're going to get is I've done this. I built the content out. Jarvis is only going to go back maybe this far. If I want to break here and I want to ask Jarvis to do something for me, it's only going to look back maybe this far to create the new content right in here. But with the boss mode, it's going to go back. It's going to go all the way back to this, or even more, probably even more than that. If I had more content, it's going to look back more, so it's not repeating things as it's writing. So that's a nice feature to have. Again, though, you'd want to have a use. Just want to bring into the thing here is that this free has unlimited users. These each have one user. So here, one user is included. One user is included. $50 for each additional user. $40 on the Pro. So I just wanted to bring that into play. That's a neat thing if you wanted to upgrade to the boss mode. This look back feature for writing long content or getting Jarvis to respond more, you can tell it either with the microphone or with an instruction what to do, and it can do it for you. Okay, so for languages, the comparison on how they work is that I'm in Conversion.ai. For the languages, you need to come into your settings, your account settings here. Down here, languages that are available. Mine's input English, output English. But you can see here, these are all the languages. If I want to input it with Dutch, and then I wanted to output with English, I could do that. I could set this any way I want to for input, output. And it's 25 plus languages. These are the languages that are available right now in Conversion.ai. So you have input and output languages. You change them in these settings here. So I'm just going to go back here to English. And I want output in American English. And that'll set up everything. And what you're going to do is the difference is that in the templates in Conversion.ai, if I click on this, this does not give me a choice now because I've already set this up in here. But if I'm in RYTR, they support the languages. What you find is that in the writing part, when we come into use the cases, if we pick one of these here, okay, we say start writing, then in here I can change the whole thing in here. Now that's the difference between RYTR and Conversion.ai as far as language goes. Okay, so thanks for watching our video today. That was our video comparison between Conversion.ai, otherwise known as Jarvis, and the platform called RYTR. These are both AI, artificial intelligence platforms that help you with your writing. It's up to you to decide what one of the platforms matches up and the uses for you that are best serve you in your business. So after this video, I hope you got some value from the video. I hope that helped you see the difference between the two formats. And I included pricing. You can see the pricing. There are links below for each program in the description of the video. So if you got value from this video today, please give us a large thumbs up. Like the video for us, please. Also, if you're new to our channel, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and then tap the bell icon firmly so that you get notified every time I publish a new video. Thank you for watching today. We appreciate it, and God bless. Talk to you later.